So as many of you are aware, I am in Leh riding the BMW R 1300 GS. There are quite a few videos on the channel about the R 1300 GS now. So let's take a look at the accessorized version right here. So I'm going to show you some of the accessories that have gone onto this motorcycle. Let's begin with the headlight right there. So you can see this headlight guard. So this is where it bolts in from. Very similar to what we had on the R 1250 GS as well. It also says off-road use only, so ideally you want to use it only when you're riding off the road. It's like a stone guard, a chip guard, stone chip guard for your headlight. These headlights are very expensive, more so now because this is now a matrix LED headlight, right? So that's going to be one of the accessories. Now, what they have here is the stock windshield, but you can opt for bigger windshields, smaller windshields if you so need. So that's going to be the other accessory that you will be able to purchase for the 1300. Now moving on to the side, you will also see here the cylinder guards or the engine guard. So it's a proper tubular arrangement, an additional tube right here, some BMW logos on that as well. You can also get a plate if you want right here, and it can attach even with these bars in place. So if you want additional protection against rocks, pebbles, etc., so you can have that as well, because sometimes maybe when you're riding off the road, you know, if you land on tarmac, this is still fine, but off the road sometimes because of the rocks or pebbles, this protection may not be enough. So some people like a plate here, so that is also going to be available as a part of the accessories catalog. Now you have the stock bash plate right here, but you can again opt for a bigger bash plate as well. An additional bit that I can see is on the main stand, a little plate that I can see on the main stand. I believe this is also an accessory. It is not something that you get with the stock main stand. Now, if you look at the rear seat, that's gone. What you have in its place is another small luggage rack with these kind of mounting points. So you will be able to mount small bags, etc. out here. And then you also see these Wario or Vario panniers, whatever you want to call them or pronounce them. As I have opened the other one on the other side, so let's quickly take a look at it. This is what it looks like on the exhaust side, which is why it eats into a bit of the space. The other one is going to be fully functional compared to this. So that is the new pannier set. You get lights in them now. You also get USB ports. I don't think you have them in this. You have it on the top box. So you should be able to get USB ports as well. The other accessory is going to be the screen that you see right here. This is the new navigation module, navigation cum infotainment module. So the navigation is new. It is not done with Garmin. They have they've developed this on their own. So it's essentially the same kind of mapping software that you have within the BMW Connected Ride app. It's still not Google Maps. It should have been Google Maps is what I believe. But anyway, it is an Android-based OS that they're using. And here you will get information about your motorcycle, multiple things right here. Okay, that's some navigation data. So anyway, now this is info that you also get on the sports screen on the main unit. So if I were to go in here and go into the sports screen, is the same display that you get. So it tells you where your revs are, what your lean angles are like, all those kind of things. Then you have music, your telephone, connectivity hub. It shows you what devices are connected. This will do your ride tracking. And then you have the settings for the different options that you have for the screen. And the moment you turn off the bike, this will auto turn off as well. Now the other accessory is going to be the exhaust, of course. So here you'll not see it very clearly because it's hiding behind the pannier, but it is the Akrapovic option. So it's a dual barrel exhaust system. You can have it in this metal finish or you can have a full carbon finish as well. So those are the accessories for the 1300 GS. There are going to be more than these, of course. This is for the display bike right here. There'll be tons of other options that BMW will provide, and of course, being a GS, there'll be multitude of options that will be available in the aftermarket as well. Touratech, Wunderlich, Hepco Becker, endless others, GV, of course. and all of these are available in India. So you will be able to start picking up your motorcycle the way you like, start customizing it the way you like. So what are the accessories that you will be looking for? Let me know in the comments below. One accessory that is pretty common on most GSs is Barkbuster handguards. That is going to become a little tricky now because they've integrated the turn blinkers within the factory handguards, and these are still plastic. There is no metal brace inside. So you will, if you were to change these, replace these with the Barkbuster ones, you'll have to get those ugly Barkbuster turn blinkers. I think they look really ugly and they don't really withstand the rest of time from whatever I've seen. But you'll have to get one of those because there are simply no turn blinkers anywhere on the front of the motorcycle apart from this. So the Barkbuster is going to get rid of this and you will have to go in with other turn blinkers. So let me know your thoughts on that as well. And like I asked, what will be the accessories that you will spec up the R1300 GS with? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this one.